What's up, everybody? Welcome to the free course on how to launch your first course as a nurse, or honestly, as anything. One of the biggest things about monetizing your knowledge, and this is coming from a person that's literally made well into the 8 figures, monetizing my knowledge over the years with no experience at the beginning and just learning along the way, hiring coaches, paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn how to do it properly. It can change your life, like you legitimately change your life overnight. Just like imagine like this taking off for you. Even, for example, you offering a free course on managing diabetes, right? It's not medical advice. It's just information that's publicly available, but also your input, your personal opinion, just based on your education as a nurse practitioner, as an MD, it doesn't really matter. And how to manage, how to live a higher quality life, how to live longer, things to do on the daily basis with diabetes, all these different things you're giving away for free, for example, right? And you're going through support groups, and I'm going to go through all of this for you so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. But you're going through support groups on Facebook, and you're posting all these little tidbits of information that you're literally just pulling out little bits of information out of your course and posting it in these Facebook groups. And it's giving you authority. It's giving you a solid reputation. It is driving people to your personal page as well. And there's a way to put your Facebook profile on steroids and allow a massive amount of automation to literally drive traffic to your course with you hardly putting in any of the work. So a lot of this is done on the front end. And it's through bits of software that I've got experience with. I'm going to share with you. And what's in it for us, obviously, is a couple of things. I get to teach you how to do this, and I'm going to do this for free, right? But to continue to allow us to do this for free, the software, as we mentioned, we post referral links. For us to be able to continue doing this for free, we need you to use those referral links to sign up. And I'm going to show you this software, and a lot of them come with like 30-day free trials, if I'm not mistaken. They're not expensive, okay? And typically they pay for themselves literally within the first 1 to 2 weeks on average. Like this is not something that takes a long time to make money with, because people will run through that course and realize they need more help or more personalized help. And you can offer like 1 a month free Zoom calls and drive them to a community that is a paid community. That's where you make your money monthly per person that joins. It could be literally as small as $100 a month to join, but on average, people pay $500 to $1,000 a month for a wellness coach. And you can do it in a group setting as long as the quality is high. And then as you grow, you can place employees that do in your place and literally have a business running on autopilot. This is what I've done in the past. This is what I'm even currently doing in our own hands-on nursing mentorship as well, is I'm putting pieces into place so that within the next 6 months, I can step away from it and the company grows on its own without any input from me. So this is what I'm going to show you from start to finish, how to launch your first course. Okay. And this actually applies to literally any field in the world. But what I need you to understand is you deserve this. Okay, the biggest part of this is mindset. If you don't think you deserve to make hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, you will never make it. Like this can easily surpass any hospital salary, any clinic salary any employer will ever offer you. And for the fact that you're just monetizing what you already know, right? And people that are benefiting from this, you're impacting their lives. You're impacting the lives of those around them. So you absolutely deserve compensation for that. And it will always be cheaper for them to go this route than to allow their health to get worse and they end up in the doctor's office or the hospital, right? Or the ICU and get a fat medical bill that they can never pay, right? So at the end of the day, you're improving their quality of life. They get to live longer, happier lives. They get to attain their independence. This is huge, right? We all know in the elderly community, a big thing is that they want a way to find a way to be independent, right? If they are more and more healthy, then obvious win for them is they gain more independence, right? So when you're offering these types of education bits and pieces for free, or a course for free to these people, just like I'm doing with you, then it delivers and it builds an audience, it builds loyalty, and they'll reach out for you for support. And that's when you offer them a paid community to empower them. Why I say community and you don't want to do one-on-one is because one-on-one is not scalable. It's very difficult to do at scale. Having hundreds of clients one-on-one, it'll never work out. But when you have a community supporting each other, your own community will help themselves as you grow and you continue to empower them with weekly Zoom calls, chatting with them on the day-to-day basis, right? Putting something called a CSM in place when your cash flow allows, which is a client success manager, right? And all these things we show you how to do on like the hands-on side. But the more important thing is showing you how to get this off the ground so you can make your first sale, so you can develop a group. You don't need perfection. That's what you have to understand. This does not require perfection. This requires action. You can literally pick up your iPhone, front-facing camera, and still shoot these videos. And it will do just as well as one's done professionally. I did not get a couple $1,000 camera until literally, basically, I was already kind of semi-retired. Like, this is just because I liked it, right? I did not need it. It did not help me. It did not make any sort of change in my business or day-to-day life. You don't need any of that. You don't need special lighting. You don't need expensive microphones, right? I'm just like ADHD, buy all the things, right? Like original background in real estate and just been building companies for 15 years. I did a lot of things up to the point of becoming a nurse, right? Which leads me into this. Who am I and why am I qualified? Why would I be qualified to teach you how to do this? Number one, I've been building companies for 15 years. All of them have been online. All of them. Not all of them did well, but the ones that did really, really, really well. My companies have made well into the 8 figures, okay? Majority of which is profit because the margins to run these kind of companies is very small. You don't need ads. The majority of my companies have never used ads. We only use ads nowadays to speed things up because we have the ads budget, but like we didn't need it. You don't need it. I show you how to do this without an ads budget. So like the only thing you have to pay for is software. You don't need inventory. You don't need special equipment. You need software to do this. Okay. Even the recording software like online is like Loom, and I go over that. It's very cheap. I think it's like $9 to maybe $18 a month, and it records your screen and your face, right? So you can literally build this course with a webcam that's built into your computer, right? So what I'm trying to say is it's very easy to start this. You can literally be making money from this within the next week because the things I show you, you can have a course up and running in 24 hours. It is not difficult to build one. The software we use I literally built a diabetes course right before jumping on here. And all I did was type in some words and the AI on the software built the course for me. All you have to do now is go in, edit some material, shoot some videos, plug them in, you're good to go. Does not have to be perfect. Okay. You being shy on camera is fine, by the way. People love raw. People love real. People love people that are like them. They are shy on camera. So when they see you kind of shaking a little bit or shaky voice, whatever it is, especially in the beginning, nobody's going to care. As a matter of fact, they respect you more because you're putting yourself out there when it's not comfortable for you, right? It's not something you normally do. So for them, it makes them want to watch you more, right? So big thing here, mindset. You deserve this. There's no reason why you can't do it and everybody else is doing it. If you have something of value in your brain, it can be monetized. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't care what people say. Now, I'm saying like you can offer a free course and you can offer a low ticket paid course. Totally up to you. It is your call what you do with that. But my strategy with using a free course first, when you don't have an audience, it builds an audience very quickly. It builds a community very quickly. It builds loyalty and value very quickly because what they see is, wow, if their free stuff is this good, how good is their paid stuff? Right? Just like me giving this information out for free, which I promise you would have to pay for typically anywhere else. But what it does is it builds loyalty. I give you wins for free that help change your life very quickly. And then you come back to us for more inside help on your business side. How do you scale? How do you go from 5,000 to 20,000 a month to 50,000 to 100,000 a month? How do you hire employees? What's the pay structure? Who do I hire? Who's the first person I hire? What's the administrative side look like? What's the sales side look like? What's the marketing side look like? What are setters? What are CSMs? What are CRMs? What are all these different things, which we can show you step by step. But you don't need any of that right now. You need to build a course. And it requires no experience and no software knowledge at all because the tech nowadays makes it significantly easy to do so. Okay. In the next video, I'm going to go over the plan and I'm going to share my screen with you and we'll go over everything we're going to talk about within this course. If you have any questions at all, at any point in time, of course, comment down below. Appreciate you guys. See you on the next one.